Today on The Real.
Someone's coming to our table.
Atlanta housewife Kandi Burruss is guest hosting every day this week.
Ooh, I get to hang out at the table.
Yes! Then on Girl Chat, would you warn other women about your ex?
If he on Black People Meet trying to meet somebody, he need to be truthful.
And we're writing our own tune.
I'm Lonnie, I'm thicker, I like brown liquor. That's why I'm a comedian and not a rapper.
Plus,
She's a hot young star in 2 of this year's biggest films.
we've got Saniyya Sidney.
My mom was like, Hidden Figures and Fences has been nominated, and I was just like, oh my God!
The Real.
This is our
at the table is a Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter and one of the stars of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's Kandi Burruss!
What's up, you guys?
Welcome back to the show!
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. I was like, oh, cool. I get to hang out at the table.
Yes! We're so
and we
excited
get
to
to
have
chit-chat.
you.
We're happy to have you. How's it been?
Everything has been really good. I mean, the show has not been, so easy to deal with.
I know.
But family and friends and all that is great. Business is great.
Well, I mean, then that means the show is going. I mean, what can you tell us from your standpoint, your viewpoint of what's happening with the show? It's a lot of stuff, Kandi.
Well, this year, I have not been taking anything from anybody. I've not been holding back on anybody. So people are normally, they're used to me being a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
But this year, I'm just not. I just said I don't have time for games. You come forward, you getting it.
That's right. Stand up for yourself.
All right. Now, Kandi, it's no secret, especially if you watch Housewives, that you and Phaedra used to be close,
Yeah.
but lately you've been putting her on blast.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
In fact, your former cast member, NeNe Leakes, was asked about it on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and her answer surprised a lot of people.
Well, you know what? I just felt like this time around, she just spoke it and talked about it how she saw it. This time, she's just kind of from the outside looking in, and so she's not playing favoritism. Mm-hmm. And I felt like she was being true to what she knows. Obviously, the fans you guys don't get to see anything but what they show you on television.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that happens that, you're not privy to. And then a lot of the girls, they try to show you one thing on camera, but they're different off camera, okay? And I have been holding back as far as with Phaedra. I loved Phaedra, but, over the years when she would come at me and do different things and some things that happened off camera that I thought was really foul, I held back because I was thinking, as a friend, I'm not really supposed to go there. But as a friend, if we fall out, you're not really supposed to dog me and keep doing stuff to taunt me either. So this year, coming into this year, I said, you know what? From now on, every time she says something to me crazy or every time she does something to my husband or my family crazy, I'm just going to let her have it. And that's just how it's going to be. If you don't start none, don't be none. That's how I feel.
All right. Well, you know what? Another relationship that's been getting a lot of attention lately is the one between comedian Ricky Smiley and his 15-year-old son, Malik. Malik recently revealed on their reality show, Ricky Smiley For Real, that he doesn't like to date black women, causing many people to blame his father, Ricky, for his views. Now, Ricky addressed the situation on his Twitter saying, quote, he's 15. That's a short phase some kids go through, especially when your school is mostly white. And for the record, the producer told my son to make that statement about black women. He's about to apologize on air.
Oh.
Okay.
So, ladies,
Wow.
he's saying that the producers are the ones. So, ladies, what do you think of Malik's comments? And do you feel his views are a reflection of his upbringing?
Well, I was about to say something else about him being a kid, but if he's putting that on a producer, there ain't nobody out there that can put words like that in your mouth.
True. But
I disagree.
That's reality show.
I disagree.
Let me say,
They come at you at
You're
a different
never
way.
going to say
and you don't
something
know.
like that blatant because
No.
somebody's telling you to.
For the people who have been
Kandi,
on
what
reality
do you-
shows, Kandi, what do you think?
well, I have to say, you know, the producers do sometimes put things in your ear. But let me just give it to Ricky and say I know him personally,
Yes.
and he loves black women.
Exactly.
So I know his son didn't learn by example. Let me say that. But as far as his son is concerned, sometimes, you know, we as African Americans, we put our kids in the schools that we feel like are, quote unquote, the better schools, but they may not have as many other African American kids. And then you feel like your child is not acting the way that, you know, or dating, you know, within
Right.
your race anymore, or doing anything that you feel like is reflective of your culture.
Yes.
You know, and so with that being said, I understood what he meant about the school. But at the same time, my mom, she put me and my brother in the minority to majority program, which was they would bus us up to the north side of town. And she told my brother, she wanted him to, you better make sure you bring some black girls home, you know. But with me, she wanted me to date. She said, you better find you a white boy.
Really?
Yes. So, and, you know, I know this sounds crazy, but, you know, a lot of people say that African American women, we don't have as many men who are necessarily
Up to snuff.
You know, who may not have, you know,
Supposedly.
you know, I don't want to say all the time, but, you know, we don't have as many men to choose from. You know, of course, there are a lot more, you know, free and available African American women than there are available African American men. So they said we need to be more open-minded about dating outside of our race, whereas in her mind, she felt like, you know, the sisters need more good brothers to...
Yeah, I hear that all the
some
time.
loving.
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of go with like what Genie. I have a problem. Okay, Genie, he's 15.
Right.
So I got to give him that he's a kid.
Right.
And this is a reality show. The issue I have is that this is a reality show that's on a so-called black cable channel. And for them, the producers, to allow that to play,
To
that's
air
what I
this.
have a problem. To air this, that's what I have a problem.
But are we surprised?
How
Are
do you
we
think that makes
surprised?
young black
That's
women
how
feel?
reality shows make their money, though, by having things like this talked about on other shows.
But
So
I have a question.
If that
When
was planted,
When you guys did, when you do your reality show,
Yeah.
did your reality show, are you able to see the cuts before they actually
No.
air it?
No, and that's an interview. So, guys, you do reality shows, and they do your reality show, and then you do your interviews.
Yes.
Yeah.
This clearly is an interview.
But no.
And if y'all are gonna, let's be really real. This is the real.
Okay.
Have you ever had a producer say, and now you are going to say,
Absolutely.
this is your soundbite?
But you have to
Have you
know.
ever had it happen?
I
You said
have.
absolutely.
I
Have you
have.
ever had it happen?
It happens. It happens all the time. But you have to know, like, where you're going to put a line to say, I'm not saying that.
As a
But he's
15-year-old,
15.
if that's his storyline.
That's my problem.
You know, people need a storyline, and sometimes people are desperate. They don't care what the storyline is. You need a
And it's got us
storyline.
talking. But this is the other thing. This is the other
Ridiculous.
thing. Not only was it an interview, Munchkin, but it was also a scene. And it was him and his brother going out on a double date. And there was two black, beautiful young women that were going out with him. The problem that I have is that while this scene was taking place, Kandi, he kept saying, oh, she's not, I'm paraphrasing this, okay, because I was getting into it, which is what they wanted me to do. But they kept showing this young lady who, if he's 15, she's probably 15, 16, and they kept showing her face. You know, and there were things like she's not attractive, or I'm not attracted to that, or she's not who and that's what I really had a problem with. Don't show that young lady. Now, I do believe, because I was checking Ricky's timeline, I may be wrong, we may need to check this, but that Ricky got in touch with the girl, sent her a tweet and said, we want to apologize to you. We also want to send something to you.
As
Because
he
they
should.
showed her face. And that's the problem. If it was an interview where he said, I don't like black women, fine. But why are you doing a scene with a black female and showing that young girl? That was
Don't
wrong.
blame me. And Lonnie, let me ask you this, though. In our own African-American community now, as a dark-skinned woman, don't you hate when they say, you cute to be dark-skinned?
Ooh!
Have you ever had that done to you if you're a dark or brown girl?
Or you cute to be plus size. I'm not plus size, I'm sturdy. All right, I'm sturdy.
But look, at the end of the day, if we're going to be
it
real,
happens.
with
Yeah,
him
it does.
saying he's not attracted to black women, I'd like to run down a list of phenomenal, stunning black women that he for sure would say yes
course.
to.
Okay.
Tiana Taylor,
Yes.
if she even gave him the
Yes,
time of
yes.
day. Rihanna, Beyonce, Naomi Campbell, India Love, Janelle Monáe, Halle Berry, Sierra, Karrueche, Gabrielle Union.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so
He would die for any of those women.
I just want to ask this as an open question. Let's remove his age, because I think at that age you're still figuring yourself out. You might not always say
Right,
something you mean for
okay.
the rest of your life. But there are legit people out there who say they're not attracted to a certain race.
True.
It doesn't make them right. I always think, oh, you happen to know every single person on this planet that's race.
Of that race?
X them out. But there are people who say that. I'm not attracted to Asian people. I'm not just that person who will go for Caucasian people. My mom was really hurt when I started dating outside my race. And it doesn't make her less of a human being. She just really wanted to keep our culture, and she thought that it would lose our heritage if I were to water it down. Real small mind and town thinking, in my opinion.
It's old school.
It's old school.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, it's still out there. And
Yes.
it doesn't make that person a less of a human being. It just means we got to widen their perspective to many beautiful people that are out there on the planet.
Did you ever date Asian?
I did. I dated
Okay,
Filipino,
that's the difference.
Vietnamese.
That's
You-
the
And the
difference.
difference is you
Yes.
never said, I don't like.
Right,
See,
correct.
this is on this. You have to be very careful with television. Television is so powerful. And for them to perpetuate that, that's
An
what I
entire
have a problem
race.
with. I don't care. He can like whoever he wants to like. But if this is a television show, there are just certain things. I honestly, have you ever seen a white man saying, I don't really like white women? I've never seen
No.
that on a show. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen that.
Well, sure there are men.
Oh my God,
They-
back to
they-
back for black women. There's a lot of men.
But they're not perpetuating that. And so I'm saying, black people got enough problems.
True.
Okay? We don't need this. We don't, whether you think it or not, you ain't have to show it. That is the responsibility of the network. That's the responsibility of that show. That's the responsibility of Ricky Smiley. And I believe that he is taking care of it.
Yes,
That's
yes,
all I have
yes.
to say about
I
it.
agree.
At
Let's
least
clear
he
it
is
up.
taking care of it.
Yes.
Yes.
It's fine.
And that's what's really important. Well, speaking of parenting, comedian Shepard won a huge court case.
All my friends is
last
talking
week.
about today.
Well,
Yes, Sherry. Go ahead.
last week against her ex-husband, Lamar Sally, who was requesting more child support for his son, Lamar Sally Jr. Lamar's lawyer claimed in a statement that because Sherry allegedly wants nothing to do with the child, the financial burden fell all on his client. Sherry claimed on Twitter that she's always offered to help financially for the child and that the child support increase would have allowed Sally to not work anymore. Sherry then tweeted out what appears to be Lamar's Black People Meet dating profile, which showed his listed earnings as $75,000 to $100,000. She then tweeted out, quote, beware. In court docs, he says he only works 20 to 30 hours a week, but his dating profile says 100K, hashtag liar, hashtag watch out, hashtag scam.
Hashtag get that ass, Sherry. He needs to get him. I'm sorry.
Do you ladies feel like it's a woman's job to warn other women about their ex if they feel he's no good?
Let's give a
Please.
proper warning. First things first. This child that he's receiving child support from, is this her son?
Okay, it's been established.
It's his
You want-
sperm,
It's
but
yeah.
not her egg.
They were married.
They were married.
The 2-year-old, who has been raised by Sally, was conceived using his sperm
And a donor egg.
meaning Sherry does not have a genetic connection to the boy. But they were married at the time, and from what I know, they were married at the time, and then they had the baby, and it didn't work out.
Well, when the girl first conceived, he filed for divorce. Or something.
Yes, and that's...
So it made it seem like he was really just
They
trying to make sure he
settled
get a check.
already a payment, and so
Yeah.
she was making child support payments. Now he wants to go back to the court and get more money. She had already established, and she was already paying. That's what she was saying. So now he's coming back saying he wants more money because he feels like she, is making more money. But when she already had agreed to something. And so all she was doing is just, you know, I give it to, whether you're a man or a woman, fighting back. You know, if he on Black People Meet trying to meet somebody, he need to be truthful. But he got caught in his heart.
Watch out, don't have kids.
He's trying to get dates on her child support.
How did she find out about that? That's what I want to know. How did she find
You know,
out?
there be people scoping.
Was she
Wait,
on
you never had a girlfriend that sent you a snapshot of your ex, like, look what you're
Better
doing.
yet, people will tag you in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
On social media.
See, but
that's what
I
happened.
appreciate that. When it comes back to your original question, if you're a sister out there in those streets, see something, say something.
Exactly.
Help us out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I agree.
Let it out there.
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like, okay, here, look here, sweetheart. If you wanted to be a father so bad, show him a good example of a father and get your butt a job. Honey, stop coming for Sherry.
All day.
Stop it.
Yes.
All day.
How about instead of financial child support, give them mental child support, emotional child support, and be a great dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a recent interview from Times Talks, musician John Legend said that he believes artists need to be more authentic in their songs about what's going on in the world and in their lives. I agree. You should be honest with how you're feeling and what's important to you. Now, Kandi, you are a hit maker. We know this. You've written TLC's No Scrubs and Destiny Child's Bills, one of my favorites. Do you agree with what John has to say?
I think we naturally do that. I mean,
is
for
true.
me personally, I can go back through a lot of the songs that I wrote and said, oh, I was dating such and such at that time. Like, my songs were my diaries. I vent through music. And I definitely feel like, you know, whatever is going on in the world is naturally going to come out if you're a real, true songwriter.
I agree. 100%.
I think, go ahead. Because you're a songwriter too, right?
Yeah. Are you?
Oh, you sing songs.
Have you, Adrian?
You're a songwriter.
I've written songs, but they're not great like the ones that she did.
No.
All that to say,
She's
but
a
I am curious.
songstress.
All that to say, I am curious to find out if you guys right now were to write song lyrics, if you were to write a song, Tam, Genie, like what would your song be about? If it was to like mark where you are in your life right now, what would you sing about?
Oh, if y'all give me a beat, I can do it right now.
Let's do it.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Hey, 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 hey. I'm Lonnie. I'm thicker. I like brown liquor. And Idris Elba's make me quiver. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I'm a comedian and not a rapper. I was all off the beat.
That was amazing.
That was it. That was it in a nutshell, though.
Genie, what's yours?
Leave me hanging.
Okay, all right. Okay. I've always wanted to be a rapper. Can I try? Give me that beat, Lonnie. Give me that beat.
Okay.
6, 7,
8.
I'm Genie, my life's so fly. Straight from the bay, my style always slay. Asian with persuasion, all of this translation. Come on, do the math. That mean I don't give a damn.
That was better. All right, Tam Tam.
Wait.
That was good. That felt good.
I don't have a rap. You guys have to be a rap.
Mine is
Song,
so
lyric.
like
What would be your
cheesy and like.
Oh, you need a slow jam.
No, you want to know what I
R&B?
did?
Like, what do you want?
It'll be like a Celine Dion song. It would.
Celine.
If I'm
But
your
you guys,
lady,
and in the Celine Dion way, okay, she loved her husband.
Yes.
And you guys know how much I love my husband.
Yes.
Thanks. You guys, no, I may seriously cry because I asked my husband, because you guys, he knows me like no one else does. He knows my ins and outs. He knows my ups and downs, my good and my bad.
Okay.
So I asked him to write some lyrics
you
for
gonna
me
sing?
from his. I'm not gonna sing.
wait, Adam, wait. Hold on.
No,
Guys,
he did.
Adam
You
wrote
guys
lyrics
did.
for you?
He wrote lyrics from you guys.
Tamara,
No,
if I rap,
no,
you sing.
No.
Tamara, let me just see. Let me see.
Why?
Let me
Why
see.
do you want to see it though?
I want to see.
What's the
How long
lyric?
is it?
It's not long.
Okay, well then,
Sing it.
I'm
Tam,
gonna
you
give.
have a
Come on.
beautiful voice. Sing it, please.
I don't know. You guys, I have to practice this. No, like,
Oh,
put on
no,
the
it's
reel.
just so perfect. Come on, just do it.
But you guys, so I'll make it more into like a poem.
Okay.
Like Shakespearean. Like
Okay.
Shakespearean poem, okay? Don't laugh, okay, you guys? Because I think this is so
poem.
beautiful. Okay. This is what he wrote about me.
I'm ready.
A poem.
Stop, Lonnie.
A poem.
Stop it, Lonnie! Damn it!
Okay.
Lonnie. Okay, ready? Okay. And he's here today. So, okay. In dreams, I find reality. In my heart, I find love. Everywhere I look, I want to see stars in the sky.
Everywhere I look, I see stars in the sky. Finish, Jam. Finish, boo-boo. Finish, boo-boo. Go finish.
She's crying for real.
You guys, seriously.
No, seriously. Go.
Show some respect for this man's lyrics. Show respect.
And feel the warmth of you. That's it, you guys.
No, that really. Wait, he really wrote that?
For a man who has known me for 12 years, this is everything.
Can I sing it?
You want to sing it?
Come on, let me sing this for Adam. Where you at?
Shut up,
Come on here,
Lonnie.
Adam.
Sing it good. Don't
Sing it,
sing it
sing it.
messed up. Sing it. Yeah, sing
He's
it.
probably hiding somewhere in
In
a corner.
dreams, I find reality. In my heart, I find love. Everywhere, I want to see stars in the sky and feel the warmth of you.
You know the saying, love don't cost a thing? Well, it really doesn't when it comes to love making.
Yes.
According to Essence.com, if you want to keep your love life interesting, you don't need fancy lingerie. All you need is to look around your house. That's right. If you don't have handcuffs available, just use a tie. How about coconut oil? Not only good for cooking, but you can also use it to give your man a sexy massage. Right? So, if you ladies wanted to release your inner 50 Shades of Grey, you could even use a spatula if you're into that thing. So, Kandi, have you ever used any household items to spice up your sex life?
Girl, yeah, you know this is my favorite subject. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, so let's get started. Okay, no, just kidding.
No.
Now, one thing I always tell some of my friends is, okay, you can do something real simple. Make a bath, right? Blindfold them.
Okay.
Get like a little bowls of fruit, different fruit, and bowls of like different whipped cream, chocolate, and caramel or something.
Okay.
So at first, you take like the strawberry, you dip it in the chocolate, and you put it in their mouth, and they're like, oh. Then you take the banana, you dip it in the caramel, and you put it in their mouth, and they're like, oh.
Okay.
Then you take your finger and you put it in the chocolate, and you stick it in their mouth. And then they're like, ooh. It sends a tingling sensation down their spine because, see, they weren't expecting a body part. And you don't have to necessarily put your finger. You can put something. But as long as they can feel the skin with whatever the
Because they're
flavor.
blindfolded. They don't
know.
And then if all else fails, you can just get a cough drop.
Menthol.
Yes,
The
yes,
menthol.
yes.
That tingling sensation gives them that. It makes them feel.
Altoids do the same.
A peppermint does the same thing, right?
Altoids.
Yeah,
they
but
make
Hove
candy
is
too.
Taking
better.
notes. Taking
Okay.
notes.
I'm telling you.
Taking notes.
Taking notes
Tell
on
you,
that.
girl.
Jot these down, folks.
Okay.
Coconut oil. I just use Crisco. Okay.
Crisco. Light on fire in there. Don't
I
have
have a
candles
question.
nearby.
Candy, can you use coconut oil everywhere?
Yes.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I guess. Now, I don't want somebody to use it and try to sue me.
Okay, got it.
But coconut
Okay.
oil is great.
Okay, it's
Great.
all natural.
All
Good
natural.
things.
Good things, you
Good
know.
things.
See, this is what happens when you have one partner. When you have multiple partners,
Multiple varieties that can bleed. You can just keep doing the same thing. You don't have to be as creative.
we'll need fruit and vegetables to have fun.
First of of all, when you're just dating, that's when you really turned up because that's when they're trying to hook you. So they're trying to pull out all the tricks to hook you.
No, they better use the good old-fashioned trick, okay?
What?
Yes.
Girl, you better come with it or go home.
Okay?
After a long day of work, the last thing you want to do is stand in a long line at the grocery store, right?
Right.
That's why we've got some recipes that will have you sailing through the express line. We're grabbing 10 items or less for some express lane cooking. Oh my God, it smells so good in here. There's a lot of cooking going on today. Kandi and Genie, what are you guys firing up for us at Register 1?
All right, Aid, we are making biscuit pot pie.
Ooh. That sounds good.
That's right. The 10 ingredients you need are butter,
Yes.
biscuits, onions, chicken, cream of chicken soup, carrots, green peas, corn, salt and pepper.
That's 10.
Okay.
Pepper.
Real easy. Okay, so you start by mixing 3 tablespoons of butter in your skillet and cook 1 diced onion until it's nice and soft like we got it here, right, Kandi?
Right.
Okay.
And then you want to add a cup of peas.
Peas, please.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
Then you get a cup of corn.
I like these sound effects.
Then you get a cup of carrots.
Yeah.
Cook that on up.
Perfect.
Or if you just want to grab a bag of frozen vegetables in the store to make
Right.
it real easy, you can do that too for the same effect.
Make it quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you add 1 can of cream of chicken soup and 3 cups of diced chicken to the mix. Could you help me with that there?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And then you guys, you just cook it until it's heated throughout, just like that. Oh my God, that
in
smells
there.
so good.
Love
Yo,
it.
we make a good team. Then you flatten out these biscuits into bigger circles with your fingertips and place it on a cookie sheet.
I thought you said with your fingertips. You're smacking the hell out of that biscuit. Okay?
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
The
Okay?
aggression is real.
All right, then next what, Kandi?
Okay. Well, then next you just spoon a spoonful of the chicken filling
Okay.
on half of the circle. Just
You
half.
got it, just like that. Is that
And
good?
on the other half, you fold it over and seal it closed with a fork.
Okay. So once you do that one there, and then you guys just bake it in a 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes or
making a
until
mess.
it's golden brown. And Kandi,
Yeah.
show them what it looks like at the end.
Okay, good, because I'm messing this one up.
Girl.
Ow!
Okay, Adrian, be honest. What do you think? Or at least fake it.
Oh my God, it's it's really good.
Yay!
This is amazing. While I enjoy this, Lonnie and Tamara, tell me what you guys have got going on at Register 2.
Well, I'm glad you asked, Dave. We're making spicy red curry with chicken. Here are our 10 ingredients: vegetable oil, curry paste, carrots, an onion, a red bell pepper, potatoes, chicken, unsweetened coconut milk, basil, and cilantro.
Lovely.
Very easy.
First, we start with 2.5 teaspoons of vegetable oil, right in here, and 1 4-ounce can of yellow curry paste in a heavy pot. You put it on medium heat, and you see it's kind of sizzling. Next, throw in half a pound of peeled and cut carrots.
Smells so good,
Yes.
guys.
1 medium chopped onion, and 1 red bell pepper. Isn't that pretty? Look at that
Yes.
color.
So good.
Very healthy, too.
And you
the
cook it for
curry.
like 10 minutes, you know? But make sure to keep stirring it occasionally throughout the time so you can mix
Smells
it up.
so good. Then you're gonna add a pound of potatoes, 1.5 pounds of skinless chicken thigh pieces. There we go. 1 can of unsweetened coconut milk.
Yum.
And 1.5 cups of water. Then you're just gonna boil that, reduce the heat, and simmer until the chicken and the potato are fully cooked and tender. Then at the end, you're just gonna add a little cilantro and add a little basil, like that.
And this is what it looks like.
Ooh, that smells good, you guys.
Yes.
All right, Adrian, come over here and taste this. And
I'm
tell us
ready,
what you
I'm
think.
ready. I love being the official taster.
Yes.
Ooh, this one works
There you
too.
go, yes. Let us know what you think.
Yo, real talk? This is bananas!
You can see our next guest in not one, but 2 Oscar-nominated films, and she's only 10 years old. From Fences and Hidden Figures, please welcome Saniyya Sidney.
You are so filled with energy. I love it.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show and congratulations on both Fences and Hidden Figures, both being Oscar nominated. I have to ask, girl, how did you react? Did you run out like that when you found out you were nominated?
Well, I was one morning, I woke up from, sleeping.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, Hidden Figures and Fences has been nominated. And I was just like, oh my God! And I was also happy because this is August Wilson's first nomination. So it's just very special and very touching to the Fences family.
Right. So, Sanaya, of course, the bigger question is, who are you taking to the Oscars?
I am taking my manager and my parents.
Aw.
I was gonna take my brother and sister, but they had to be sweet to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. She's a smart one. Nobody needs that negativity on the red carpet with you.
No
Well,
way.
my brother, just my brother. My sister's cool, but my brother.
Well, Denzel Washington directed you in Fences.
Yes.
Did you know anything about his work before?
Yes. Well, my mom and my grandma love him, so they already told me about him before. But my dad introduced me to Malcolm X, and I watched that, and I watched Man on Fire, the TV version, and I want to watch The Preacher's Wife. I want to.
Wow.
Yes,
Great.
really good.
These are classics.
Yeah.
Now, you said your mom was excited to meet Denzel, and I heard that now, they spend a little time, your mom and dad spend time with Denzel. What is that like?
Well, my mom was wanting to go to the callback when she heard I got a call back from him, so she was like, I'll go. But, my dad and him are just pretty close now. My dad's like an old man, so.
They talk old man stuff?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Now that you're a big star, do you still have to do chores they make you do?
Yes. I took out the trash yesterday. It was overflowing.
Really?
Really?
And how about friends? How do they treat you?
Not different. It's still the same, but I've been pretty busy. I'm not able to go to school as much.
Right.
But I find some time to talk to them and stuff. On our social media and apps and stuff that we have.
Oh, that's
hey,
cool.
Miss you,
So
stuff like
cute.
that. But
So what do you exactly? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an actor still, for the rest of my life. I want to be just like Viola Davis, just like.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking amazing.
I want to be just like Viola Davis too.
I know. When I grow up, me too. I'm gonna be like Viola.
Our viewers post questions all the time on our social media pages, and as hard as we try, we can't always respond to everyone. So today, we're showcasing your questions and giving you the answers you need. No matter how big or small, we're giving you the social 411.
Excited about this,
cool.
Genie. Okay, Lonnie's page has been completely blowing up. She posted this photo on her Instagram page wearing a lovely white shirt and received this comment from @RCB0206 @ComicLonnieLove. You mind sharing where this top is from? It looks amazing. And she's right, that shirt does look really good on you, Lonnie.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. I like this shirt too, and here's a better shot of it right here.
Really, that was one of my
Like
favorites.
that. That's one of the favorites.
I like it.
Yeah, well, you know what? RCB0206, my wardrobe stylist, Oakley, picked up this shirt from Eloquy for only $79.90, and it's super comfortable. I really loved wearing that shirt.
Great. Yeah, it looks so good on
Samara.
Yeah, go get it.
There was also a question for you on your Instagram page under this picture of you. At ShareRich52 asks, what type of moisturizer you use to get the curliest hair?
Okay, you guys, I live by this. First, thanks so much for stopping by my page at ShareRich52. My hairstylist, Dante, uses Diva Curl Super Cream Coconut Curl Styler when styling my hair. Here it is right here. You can pick up this product at your local beauty supply for about $28, depending on where you shop. And while you're there, you might want to check out the whole line. It's amazing. He uses their other products on my hair as well.
I always look so good.
And it smells so good.
Curly hair, but I don't really know what to put in it. so
Amazing.
thank you.
Here you go. Amazing.
Yeah, can
This
we
is the
smell
secret right here.
I love it.
It looks
And guess
so
what?
good.
At RCB0206 and ShareRich52, we will be sending you these products in the mail. And that's the Social 411. That's so good.